Hello, everyone. Grover Cleveland, half man, half beast here, and you're watching Inktober on Ink the Book Show, filmed live on location in the Twilight Zone. Yo, you can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his Inktober drawings or his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon on YouTube. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book. Hi, it's me, your old pal Ryan. I'm here to do more Inktober drawings. Today's prompt is fairy, so I drew a fairy. It's like a warrior fairy. It's blasting the ever-loving crud out of something. Okay. Man, I think I've got a long... When am I going to be on tomorrow? I'm on a little later than I usually come on today. Because I'm back at my day job. And my schedule is kind of random. I was off this week, or like almost 2 weeks for, I always request the week of my birthday off, but then I also had a wedding to go to and some other junk. Now I'm back at work and it's cramping my style. No, I'm same old. But what was I gonna say? So tomorrow, when am I gonna be on? Late morning, early afternoon for me here in Chicago-ish land. As has been the custom lately, my roommates are like going nuts watching some sport game. Burning the house down while I'm broadcasting. Which is fine. It's their house. They never seem to complain when I just arbitrarily start smashing windows, so we cool. Okay, so I don't do that. But if I did, they'd be cool. Okay, I don't know that that's true either. You said you were the king of liars, and I believed you and called you sire. But I realize now that I have been deceived. That's the unsung verse in that They Might Be Giants song, Road Movie to Berlin, that they do when they play it live, which I just saw this past couple weeks, about a week ago, less than a week ago. I don't know. Let's see now. I just had some shrimp pasta that I made. That was good. Let me see, yeah. Let's see. So Halloween's coming up. What else is new? You know what I gotta watch before Halloween happens? The Halloweenies episode of Pete and Pete, which is on the season 2 DVD collection, which is the only collection of that show that I own. I don't know if season 3 was ever released on DVD, but that was a good show. Also, what else? Oh, I also always watch the very next episode, which is the Time Tunnel episode, which is about daylight savings, which is also coming up. Let me see. When the heck is that transpiring? November 6th, daylight savings time ends, which is the one where you gain an hour. And I really like that episode of Pete and Pete because they consider that time travel. They kind of romanticize it, and I think that's really cool. So let's see. I think I'm about to lose in my fantasy league this week. I think that's about to happen. What else is going on? I gotta finish my my Halloween costume. I think I'm gonna haul bust my butt on it on Wednesday and Thursday. I need it done by Saturday, and I have 2 free days in a row this week, Wednesday and Thursday. So that's my day to finish my cardboard Halloween costume that I'm working on. Also, let me see how many days till Halloween. Anyway, it's the 24th, the 24th, 24th. 7 days. No, I'm looking at the wrong month. 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. It's still true, no matter which month you look at. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to finish the last pages of my Bonehead comic. That's the problem with this Inktober obligation, is like it's helping take me away from my comic, which I'm ready to finish. My 250-page graphic novel. And if you want to see somebody ink their first graphic novel live, every page I've inked, I did on a live stream. So there's hundreds of videos of me inking my comic archived on my YouTube channel, which is Wrangelshank at YouTube. However you get to that address. If you look up Ryan O'Connor, Wrangelshank, and YouTube, you'll find my YouTube channel almost certainly. If you're not already watching this on YouTube, I should say. I have more viewers on Twitch. But everything stays archived on YouTube, which is why I like it. You know what? I'm going to do this blast later, because I don't quite... It's a little not tight enough, I think. I'm going to erase some of the pencils out before I start working that. I kind of like this, though. I'm going to do this. Okay. Fairy princess. Warrior fairy princess. I just watched this wasn't a documentary. It was like a tribute, say, to Norm Macdonald, who I've loved very much for the past. Well, I've always loved Norm Macdonald, but I grew very fond of him. I want to say 11 years ago, when I was in college. I discovered all these interviews of him and his stand-up sets and stuff, and I became very fond of him, like even more fond of him. And then my brother got into him a couple years ago, and like rekindled it and made it way stronger. Like, oh man, me and my brother Liam, we were like so in love with Norm Macdonald right before he died. What, last year? Yeah, it was last October, wasn't it? Maybe September. But there's this tribute to him. I was just watching it that my brother Liam sent me. It's called. It doesn't have a name. No, it surely does. It's called Norm Macdonald Had a Secret on YouTube. And it's 25 minutes long, and it was nothing I hadn't seen before, but it was very nice to see all that stuff kind of like lumped together in one place. And it was kind of like all these things of his that made me like fall in love with him, and it's all kind of like about like him just knowing that he was eventually going to die to cancer, but kind of not being public about it. So that's funny. No, but he was such a positive guy. He's such a like a oh man, he's a very humble guy, very positive force. And I think if you check that out, Norm Macdonald Had a Secret tribute thing on YouTube that somebody made. When I was sent it on my phone, then I watched it on my computer. I just did a Google search of it and it popped right up. So have at it that way. I typed a few words into a computer. Anyone can do it. If you care to. If you don't, so be it. Oh geez. We do not cross a warrior fairy princess, or else she'll blast your butt, boy. She'll blast your butt. What am I saying? What am I doing? This is how I spend my days. Drawing whimsical nonsense. It makes me happy. Talking to myself in a room by myself all of the days of my life. Oh man, my nephew, I just heard yesterday, he went to the hospital because he has one of these like motorized car things, like it's like a like a kid car thing that he drives around, which he drives really well and has since he was like about 3. But I guess he was standing up in it, and his friend was at the wheel and started driving while he was standing up, and he fell back and cracked the back of his head on the sidewalk or something. So he had to get he got it glued. I don't think he didn't get stitches, but he got it glued. I think he's doing okay, but it's just crummy. Kids getting scars really upsets me. I haven't seen him yet. I'll see him this week for sure. But I'm gonna do something nice for him because that makes me sad. Oh, and his birthday's coming up, come to think of it. Wallaby. I was gonna make this. I was like trying to think of how to make this remotely Halloween related. And I didn't quite land on it. But but besides this, before I drew this, I was thinking I was gonna make a fairy holding an axe, like maybe a bloody axe or something, kind of like the same pose. But then I was like, why don't I just make her blasting something with a magic wand? I think that would make her more. I don't know why the axe was in my head, but I was like, that would make her more fairy-like if she was just destroying something with a wand. But I always try to think of how I can work a like a Halloween creature or monster into the prompt, and I don't always land on something, but like this time. Yesterday I didn't either. I guess I could have done like a snot monster or something. I don't know. They don't always have to be directly Halloween related. That one isn't either. That is not even Inktober. That's just a Halloween drawing. Here's a Dale Dog. That's not an Inktober drawing. This is like a kid wearing a costume trying to scare his friend, but there's a real monster standing behind him. That's Fluff. This is Ponytail, some kind of wolf man with a ponytail and outrageous facial hair. What was this with Scrape? I had someone throwing a rock at a robot. This was... What was this one? Salt? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Salty. Bunny head. I'm not going to go through all of these. What was this one? Was it Vulture? No. Fowl. Which I don't think a vulture is technically considered foul. Maybe, I don't know. think fowl typically refers to like chickens and turkeys and stuff on a farm or something like that, right? But I think it also refers to birds in general. I don't know though. Who do I look like? Noah Webster? Ah. I'm never gonna be Noah Webster, Mom. I'm sorry. She's like, you're not sorry. You're just sorry you got caught. What am I saying? This is me just riffing off the top of my head, and I sound like a madman. Like a mental case, a crackpot, if you will. And I know you will. Because I'm holding a gun to your head about it. Why would I hold a gun to your head telling you to call me a crackpot? Because that's what makes me a crackpot. I think there's a little something extra in my tea today. That's what it sounds like. There's a little something funny in the drinking water today. I will name this broad what should I name her? I like coming up with names, but sometimes it takes a minute. Let's see, she's a warrior fairy princess. Um, let's think. It's a fairy name. I think Still trying to think of a name. I don't know if I'm going to land on one. She's as deadly as she is sweet as sugar. I'm not up on my my pixie patter. I'm a little rusty. All right. So let's see now. Let me see. I want to make sure that this is gonna fit a square. Square. Okay. For the old Instagram. I mean, I know this is rectangular going down, but I just kind of want to see where the borders end up. Let's see. Let's rethink this, baby. These aren't the best spirals. I mean, I'm not worried about getting. I'm just worried about making it be a little more conscious. Because I was just kind of scribbling before. Actually, I just filled the shape with spirals. I was hypnotizing myself. I had spirals in my eyes. Starting to do it again. You're losing yourself, dude. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we've got also I'm going to retouch this guy. Retouch it. Gripes. Oof. It's happening again. I don't know what's happening again, but something in my rotten brain made me think of Ren and Stimpy. And I don't know what, on account of brain rot. My heart stinging brain. Actually, that middle one, I'm going to do with this guy, my Pentel pocket brush. So it's going to be more violent. Okay, so it's only going to come down to like there. And as they say, C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. So I'll this pen's dying. Or the tip of this pen is dying, I think is all it really is. Okay. All right. I think that's an Inktober drawing. We've got a warrior princess named. Oh, I didn't draw her little. Named. Tarla Sapling. Is there a fairy or a pixie in something named Tarla? What is Tarla? Tarla. I'm not coming up with anything. Tarla Sapling it is. Tarla. Let me look one thing up because I feel like that might be a thing from something. Doesn't seem to be. I think I just made that up, which is what I was trying to do. Oh, this needs to be black. Okay. Tarla Sapling. Oh, look at this. Look at all these lines that I'm missing. Artist, more like fartist. Back to the old drawing board, fool. Why don't I? No, I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking I would make her boots black for a second, but that'd conflict with like this wand here. So if I were to color it, I would color it probably dark gray. Let's get all this pencil out of my life. I wish I never brought those pencils here to be. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm not good at? Improvising. But you know what this little draw stream that I do every day is? 100% improv. Okay. Well, I also want to clean up this star. This gaggle of stars. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I did that on screen or not. Well, we have ourselves a fairy princess. Fairy warrior princess. Fairy warrior princess. Is that what I said? Well, this has been another classic Ink the Book show. I would probably do another drawing right now, akin to the colored ones that I did in between a couple other ones, just to have a little more variety on my social media and in this sketchbook. But I have to make, if you know what I mean. I gotta use the facilities, if you catch my meaning. I gotta spring a leak, to put it bluntly. So I'm gonna take off, but I'll be back tomorrow earlier than I have been generally for lately, most of the month. So tomorrow, I'm gonna leave it with tomorrow's prompt. Let's look ahead. Let's take a sneak peek. What are we doing tomorrow? Today was fairy. Tomorrow is tempting. So I got to come up with something for tempting. And bit of daily art advice. Don't forget to wash your tuchus.